Eradicator activated. Eradicator destroyed. Situation critical.
The Zerg have overrun the sublevel. You're lucky no one was killed, Kerrigan.
Luck had nothing to do with it. And maybe now, you understand how dangerous the Zerg are. I'll send them back to their pens.
I appreciate that. I'm opening your cell right now, if you'd like to join me. And perhaps next time you can make your point without destroying half the facility?
You made a mess down there, Sarah.
Starting to regret bringing me back?
Never.
I heard about what happened with your friend Tychus. I'm sorry.
He made his choice. I made mine.
Maybe you should have let him kill me. I slaughtered millions as the Queen of Blades.
That wasn't you, Sarah. Leave the past behind, and let's focus on getting out of here. I'll suit up and meet you here in an hour.
Okay. That sounds good.
My ship is prepped and we're ready to go. Heading your way now.
Jim, do you read me?
We read you.
Kerrigan, I'm glad you're alive, but we're cut off from your location. You'll have to fight your way across the lab to the tram station. That will take you to Jim's ship.
Roger that, Junior. We can handle it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Back in the saddle. Let's move out.
Sweeping. Heading out. Marauder ahead. I'll take him out with a kinetic blast. To be done.
Hostiles on the right.
Covering ground. Pushing ahead. I gotcha. Right. Covering ground.
Dominion insertion team! Help us take them out!
This is Kerrigan. On the same page. Heading.
Raynor! Kerrigan! This recovery terminal will heal you and restore some of your energy. Good luck! I'm getting out of here.
Looks like this thing is all out of juice.
To be done. Those Marines are clustered pretty tight. I should be able to handle them all with crushing grip. Covering ground. I gotcha.
The way is clear. Move out!
Sweeping.
Another wave of Dominion insertion teams incoming.
Look up! Work to be done. Heading out. Where are the emotions going?
Let them go their way. We'll go ours.
Right. Pushing ahead. Sweeping.
Almost to the tram station. It'll take us right to the shuttle bay.
The corridor is blocked. You'll have to cut through the sublevel to reach the tram.
I gotcha.
Come in, Valerian. The main corridor is blocked. Can you open side door A12?
I can. Be ready, though. The zerg specimens got loose in the attack.
Yes, I can sense them down there, but I don't think I should control them again.
I won't ask you to do that. We'll handle them.
The door will open in 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Too many zerglings!
Sweeping. Work to be done. On the same page. Covering ground. I gotcha. Right. Pushing ahead.
Kerrigan, my forces have taken control of the security hub. We're putting this facility on lockdown. Make this easy on everyone, and surrender now.
Sweeping. Work to be done. They're trying to trap us.
Come on, darling. We gotta make it through those doors.
Sweeping. Covering ground. Pushing ahead. Right. I gotcha. Heading out. Work to be done. Heading out. On the same page. Covering ground. On the same page. Sweeping. Right. I gotcha. This reminds me of the old days.
My hair's got more gray in it.
And my hair's got more zerg.
Right.
We made it! Heading out. Pushing ahead. Work to be done. Heading...
Keep moving. They're about to seal the area.
Page. Work to be done. Covering ground. On the same page. I gotcha. An Ultralisk. Let's see how it likes a kinetic blast. Sweeping. Pushing ahead. Right.
It's a mess down here.
We've been through worse together.
Target acquired. Located Kerrigan and Rayner.
Heading out. Work to be done.
Never say die.
Covering ground. Heading out.
Lord, woman. How many zerglings did you make?
Yeah, I may have gone a little overboard. I gotcha. On the same page. Sweeping. Right.
Destroy the debris. We gotta reach that door.
Pushing ahead. Work to be done.
We made it.
Are you surprised?
Keep going. There's only one more door between you and the tram station.
On the same I sense a lot of Dominion in the next room.
Looks like a rough fight.
They have caged zerg in there. We can use this console to set them loose.
Or we can use it to activate the gas defenses.
What the hell? Who opened the cages?
Now we've got the zerg to deal with.
Still at even the odds. Let's go.
On the same page. Work to be done. Pushing ahead. Heading out. Sweeping. I gotcha. Sweeping. Work to be done. Pushing ahead. Heading out. I gotcha. Right. Covering ground. On the same page. We made it. The tram is about to leave. On the same page. Sweeping.
Jim, we're in full retreat. I'm en route to the Hyperion.
Roger that, Valerian. Hail us when you're on the bridge.
Just you and me now, Jim. Let's move out. Pushing ahead.
The Dominion have breached the tunnel!
Work to be done. Sweeping. Heading out. Work to be done. Pushing ahead. I gotcha. Work to be done. Heading out. Right. I gotcha.
The tram's picking up pace. Stay frosty, kids.
Covering ground. Heading out. Right.
Our
Covering
allies
ground.
are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked.
We're out of the labs. We're exposed out here until we reach the shuttle bay.
Pushing ahead. Sweeping. Pushing ahead. Sweeping. Work to be done. Heading out.
Our allies are being attacked.
I gotcha. Work to be done. Covering ground. Right. I gotcha. On the same
Our
page.
allies are being attacked.
Heading out. I can see the bay. We're almost there. Right. On the same page. A siege tank. I can take it out with a kinetic blast. Pushing ahead.
Dominion is deploying some kind of heavy mech in the shuttle bay. Move out! We have to hold them off until the evacuation is complete.
Almost there. Let's follow these guys to the shuttle bay.
Sweeping. Pushing ahead. Heading out. Work to be done. Sweeping. Work to be done. I gotcha. Right. Covering ground. On the same page. Right. I gotcha.
Archangel in position. I've got the shuttle bay secured. All Dominion forces, push forward.
Jim, the Archangel is between us and your shuttle. Jim!
Damn it. Sarah, I'll find another way to you.
Well, you better hurry, or I'll kill this thing without you. Heading out.
Engaging the enemy.
Work to be done. Covering ground.
Target's locked. Drop the pods.
On the same page. Pushing ahead. Sweeping. Right. Heading out. Covering ground. Right. Work to be done. This is a good time for a kinetic blast. On the same page. Heading out.
Drop pods incoming.
I gotcha. Work to be done. Covering ground. On the same page. Pushing ahead. Sweeping. Work to be done. Right. Right. Sweeping. Pushing ahead. I gotcha. Right. I gotcha. Hurry up, Jim. I think another wave is incoming.
Sarah, I'm cut off. I can't get to your location. Take my ship and go.
We just found each other again. I am not leaving you behind.
Raynor, Kerrigan, I'm on the Hyperion. We're setting course for the rendezvous. What is your status?
Kerrigan is taking my dropship. I need extraction.
I understand, and I'm sending a team for you.
Do not screw this up, Valerian.
Kerrigan, I'll see you at the rendezvous. And I'm sorry I didn't listen to you sooner.
It's too late for apologies, Valerian. Jim, I'll take your ship. But if you get yourself killed, you're in huge trouble.
Yes'm. Noted.
Jim, Dominion reinforcements are arriving. The Hyperion is taking heavy fire and my team can't reach you.
Roger that. Get the Hyperion to the rendezvous. I'll find another way off-world.
See you there.
Nova?
Well, well, Jim Raynor. If you'd helped me with my Tosh problem, I might have looked the other way while you got out. But you chose poorly.
All right, Blondie. Take your shot.
Kerrigan, before we jumped, Hyperion tracked multiple Dominion signatures headed down to the surface. You're gonna have a surprise party down there.
Scanning. Detecting Dominion forces and a zerg hive cluster.
Yeah, there must be an old hive here. I'm more worried about the Dominion.
Ground team, this is Fleet. What is your status?
Fleet, our base is set up and the track and pulse cannon is almost online.
Roger that. Eliminate all stragglers as they warp to these coordinates. We'll return for you. Fleet out.
That cannon will take out Jim's ship as soon as he enters orbit. He'll never see it coming. Set course for the Zerg hive cluster. I need an army. I can sense a mind controlling this brood. Who are you?
My queen, I am Nakdul, a brood mother. You created us to extend your control of the swarm. Have you returned to us?
I'm not your queen, and I haven't returned. But I need your brood to destroy the Terran cannon right now.
Most of my brood is with me. I can send them to you, but it will take time.
Then send them. When they arrive, we'll tear down that cannon before Jim gets here. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare this hive for combat. The Dominion would have tracked my ship, and they'll be looking for me. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. The first thing I need is a spawning pool.
Command, we've found Kerrigan. She's holed up in a Zerg base. We're going in. Send reinforcements.
The Dominion found us. They're going to hit us hard.
Your brood can harvest Vespene at maximum efficiency if you order 3 drones to the extractor.
This is Kerrigan. Ready for action. I should make zerglings from the larva at my hatchery.
When the Dominion arrived, they drove some of my brood into caves. They will rejoin us if we can kill the Terran soldiers guarding the cave entrances.
I remember spine crawlers. I can mutate them from drones.
They hide
ground.
A queen would be very useful for fighting the Terrans. You can birth a queen at the hatchery.
We require more minerals.
Ready for action. What is it? Right. I gotcha. Heading out. On the same page. Work to be done. What is it? Heading out. Right. Pushing ahead.
Stand back up! Being attacked! Need backup!
The hive cluster is under attack.
Ready for action. Heading out.
Come out of hiding, zerglings! Fight for your queen! There are more zerglings in this cave, my queen.
Safety's off. I gotcha. On the same page. Dominion approaching from the north.
Our forces are under attack.
On the same page. Safety's off. Pushing ahead. Work to be done. This is Kerrigan. Heading out. On the same page. Right.
Our forces are under attack.
You have recovered part of the brood. Rise, my children.
Safety's off. I gotcha. Covering ground. On the same page.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Safety's off. Work to be done. Heading out. Covering ground.
Our forces are under attack.
Say again? On the same page. Work to be done. Sweeping. Covering ground. Yeah, I hear you. I gotcha. Right.
There are more zerglings in this cave, my queen.
Sweeping. Heading out. I gotcha. Right.
More of my zerglings. The brood grows stronger.
Sweeping. Work to be done.
There is a large Dominion force on its way to the Hive Cluster.
Our forces are under attack. The Hive Cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
This is Kerrigan. Covering ground. Work to be done. Right. Sweeping. Pushing ahead. Under heavy fire here. Yeah, I hear you. Safety's off.
Our forces are under attack.
This is Kerrigan. Heading out. I gotcha. Sweeping. Pushing ahead. Right. Pushing ahead. Safety's off.
The worms are tunneling to you right now. My brood will be there soon.
Yeah, I hear you. Pushing ahead. Covering ground. Heading out. Right. off. Ready for action.
Our forces are under attack.
Only a short time before my Nidus worms bring reinforcements.
Kerrigan. Work to be done.
My brood has come. They are yours to command, my queen.
Perfect. Now let's get up to their base and destroy that cannon before Jim arrives. I gotcha.
If you wish to command all of your forces in battle, there is a way to control them all at once.
What is it? Covering ground.
Mutation complete. Our forces are under attack.
Say again? On the same page. Work to
Our
be done.
forces are under attack.
Zerg! Defend the cannon!
I have arrived. All of my brood is here to serve you.
I gotcha.
The gun is destroyed! The Terrans are fleeing to their ships!
Kill them all. No one gets out alive.
Yes, the Queen has returned. Kill the Terrans!
The Queen? You're right. I was slipping back into something that... I have to get out of here.
We will await your return.
Intercepted Dominion transmissions indicate the Zerg swarm has been split into factions. A brood mother named Nafash took her brood to the frozen moon of Calder. Recent reports indicate a Protoss presence there. There is a high likelihood that Nafash is fighting the Protoss for control of Calder. Her brood is believed to contain highly evolved, dangerous Zerg organisms. Part of the swarm is on Char, under the command of a broodmother named Sagara. She is fighting a running battle against General Warfield's Dominion forces. Warning. Zerg organisms detected.
That's why I'm here. They'll either accept me as their queen, or I'll start killing them one by one until they do. What are you?
I am Isha. Your Majesty used to store all her ideas, thoughts, and plans within me. Do you not remember?
Yes, I do remember you. More importantly, you remember me.
You are the Queen of Blades. I obey.
Perfect. Summon the swarm and prepare to move on Core Hall.
The swarm is in disarray and will not answer your call. Most Zerg on Calder are under the command of Broodmother Nafash. She seeks to create her own swarm. While she lives, the swarm will be divided.
Not for long it won't. Take us down to the surface.
The scouts report that Nafash set up a hive on this plane, but abandoned it shortly after.
She moved off into those ice valleys. That must be where the Protoss are. Tell me about this Leviathan.
It is the organism from which you command the swarm, and this is its nerve center.
And it can take me to any world I wish?
Of course, my queen, but our numbers are few. Before conquering other worlds, you may wish to reclaim your forces here on Calder.
Leave the strategy to me. Now, what else can I do on this Leviathan?
You can evolve and upgrade your swarm in the evolution pit. The creature Abathur can help you.
What are you?
Abathur. Evolve swarm, spin strands and sequences. Served Overmind, then served Queen of Blades. Now serve you.
I am the Queen of Blades.
Different. Examining genetic strands. Queen of Blades was efficient, ancient Zerg qualities. Minor Terran influence. You, infected with more Terran matter. Grasper limb poorly designed. Can improve. We'll give it back better.
Don't touch me.
Only focus is evolving the swarm. Seek perfection in all things. Work in evolution pit. Can review my work here. Evolved Zerglings much more efficient in battle. Organism can be upgraded. 3 distinct mutations available. Once chosen, will activate sequences within creature. Improve combat potential. Mutation choice, not permanent. Can alter at any time. swarm suffering on this moon.
I thought you'd made my zerg stronger than this.
Calder as cold as deep space. Other than Leviathan, no reason to specialize swarm for such cold.
Is that an excuse?
Wasteful to spin unnecessary adaptations. Complexity, bad. Not needed before. Needed now. We'll look for local fauna. Essence useful for swarm adaptation.
Do it.
Nafash moved her brood into these ice valleys to fight the Protoss. It is unknown if she will join you willingly. This moon has pockets of intense cold, called flash freeze storms. One such storm is approaching. It will push temperatures down so fast that almost all thermal energy will be lost. The storm will pass quickly, but while it is here, your troops will be frozen in place.
I can sense indigenous creatures nearby. Their matriarchs have powerful essence, strong enough to help us adapt to this cold. Out with it. Push ahead. I have to find an Ursidon matriarch and get her essence. This world is mine. Let's get this over with. The swarm never rests.
This zerg is feral. It is not under the control of any higher entity.
You have my attention. Get going. There's not much time. Another feral roach. Something is very wrong. Spare no one. Nothing stands in my way.
The flash freeze is near.
I just have to find an Ursidon matriarch. The swarm never rests. Get going. Push ahead. Let's get this over with. Push ahead.
The flash freeze has arrived. Your troops are frozen.
These Ursidon, led by Matriarch, strong essence. Once local essence assimilated, swarm will resist flash freeze.
Flash freeze now ending.
Nothing stands in my way. This world is mine.
Essence assimilated. Swarm resistant to flash freeze.
Excellent. And now I can sense Nefash's hive cluster nearby. There's not much time. This world is mine.
Injured roaches able to burrow, regain health.
Stands in my way. Get going. Let's get this over with. Get going. The swarm never rests. Nefash's brood. The Protoss must have wiped them out. I'll awaken this hive cluster for the swarm.
The Protoss sense the awakening. They are aware of our presence.
The Queen of Blades. But what has happened to you? Frail and human.
Protoss. I wondered when you'd show yourselves.
We must inform Shakuras. They will send the Golden Armada. They will destroy you.
Isha, tell me the Protoss are out of range of Shakuras.
They are, my queen. However, the Protoss have psi-link spires that can amplify their psionic communication.
Then we destroy those spires before the Protoss can activate them.
Additional matriarch essence nearby. If collected, Swarm can become more efficient in flash freeze.
I do like an efficient swarm. If I have a chance, I will hunt down some matriarchs.
By accomplishing these goals, you will grow more powerful. Your damage, energy, or life will immediately improve as your power level increases.
Brave Protoss, slow her down. Take the fight to her.
Protoss approaching the Hive Cluster.
The swarm never rests.
Flash freeze approaching. The Protoss will be vulnerable until it passes.
The Protoss are defenseless. Attack now. There's not much time. Let's get this over with. Get going. Push ahead. This ends now. The swarm never rests.
You can spawn more overlords to increase your supply.
There's not much time. Get going. Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my way. The swarm never rests. Push ahead. This world is mine. Nothing stands in my way. Get go.
Flash freeze now ending.
There's not much time. Let's get this over with. The swarm never rests. One down.
Even if you destroy our spires, we will get word to Shakuras.
Isha, drop a hatchery at this location. I need the swarm.
Flash freeze storm approaching soon. Flash freeze storm has arrived.
Press our advantage. Destroy the Protoss. There's not much time. This world is mine.
We require more minerals.
You have my attention.
Our forces are under attack.
Push ahead. Get going.
Flash freeze ending. We should retreat until the next storm hits.
Speak quickly. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. Out with it.
Our forces are under attack.
Who asked you? Get going. Nothing stands in my way. Push ahead. Get going. Push ahead.
Matriarch essence useful. Visibility during flash freeze increased.
The Golden Armada will be your end.
You have my attention.
Flash freeze storm approaching soon.
What is it now? The swarm never rests.
A flash freeze storm has hit.
The Protoss are defenseless. Attack now. Out with it. my attention. Nothing stands in my way.
Flash freeze is passing.
Our forces are under attack.
Nothing stands in my way. One more left.
It's no use, Kerrigan. Shakuras will destroy you.
Push ahead. The swarm never rests. There's not much time.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak quickly. Push ahead. This world is mine. Get going. Nothing stands in my way.
Mutation.
Flash freeze coming in soon. The flash freeze storms are getting shorter. It will be harder to take advantage of the storms.
Matriarch essence assimilated. Swarm perfectly adapted to fight in flash freeze storms.
I feel stronger.
We should wait for a flash freeze before attacking this heavily fortified location. Flash freeze is here.
Yes? Push ahead. This world is mine. Swarm never rests.
The flash freeze is ending.
This world is mine. Nothing stands in my way.
The spires have fallen! Retreat!
The Protoss expedition will be unable to contact Shakuras.
Now they have to deal with us.
We captured a prisoner in the wastes and subdued her, my queen. She says she is a researcher.
I didn't order you to take prisoners.
Abathur requested it. He wants to dissect her.
What's the point? He won't be able to use Protoss genetic material.
He likes to try.
Actually, keep her alive for now. I might find a use for her.
My queen, your chamber is now available. Within, you can alter your abilities.
Nefash's brood lives again within the swarm.
When the Protoss struck, she fell back to prepared positions in the ice valleys. The Protoss had to hunt her down.
She was intelligent, careful, and tenacious, but she made one mistake. She ran away.
The hunt goes well, my queen.
It's bloody.
Those Protoss would kill you if they could. They are not Zerg. That means they are the enemy.
Is it that simple?
For Zerg, it is. Whatever my queen has lost, think what she has gained. Pure.
What are your people doing here?
We study this moon to see if its rotation can be altered, its climate improved. Do you understand? We are only colonists, and you are killing us.
Yes. And if I let you live, you'll call your Golden Armada and they will kill me.
Kill thousands to save yourself. Is that how you justify this?
I justify nothing. There is no moral high ground here. Your people have killed billions of Zerg. We are all covered in blood. There may be more on my hands than yours, but in the end we are both killers. What is that sound?
Failed experiments. Reverting to biomass. Slow process.
At least put them out of their misery first.
Wasted effort. Creatures will die soon. Pain irrelevant.
When you say things like that, Abathur, I almost remember you. And I feel anger.
Anger product of adrenaline. Stress response. Imminent threat. No threat to you. No anger.
I'll be the judge of that.
This is your personal chamber. From here, you can focus your neural pathways and alter your active abilities. As you grow in power, newer and stronger abilities will awaken. You can alter your active abilities here whenever you wish. The Protoss still seek to warn Shakuras of our presence. They are preparing to send The Protoss are preparing shuttles for launch.
A warp conduit. I sense millions of Protoss mines on the other side. Shakuras! If a single shuttle passes through, they can alert Shakuras to our presence.
Should we destroy it then?
No, they would detect that. Our only choice is to stop their shuttles from reaching the conduit. Nafash's hydralisks. Abathur, assimilate their essence into the swarm.
Hydralisk reconstituted can morph from larva.
I need more hydralisks to destroy these shuttles.
We should morph more hydralisks to destroy the enemy's flying units. My queen, the Protoss have launched a shuttle. It is en route to a warp conduit.
Not if I have anything to say about it. We will bring down that shuttle. Who asked you? Push ahead. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. There's not much time. Get going. This world is mine. Nothing stands in my way. Push ahead. There's not much time. Get going. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my way.
You can spawn more overlords to increase your supply.
The swarm hungers. This world is mine.
Spawn more overlords.
Yes? Nothing stands in my way. Get going. There's not much time. The swarm never rests. Push ahead. Let's get this over with. Push ahead. This world is mine.
We require more minerals.
Who asked you?
Engage the hive directly. Our shuttles must break through.
You will never leave this ball of ice. Nothing stands in my way.
The hive cluster is under attack. We must place
My queen, the Protoss were gathering biological samples and storing them in these stasis chambers.
We'll destroy the chambers and take the biomass if we can.
The Protoss launched another shuttle. This one is accompanied by a fighter escort.
You cannot stop us all, Kerrigan!
We require more Vespine gas.
Who asked you? Out with it. There's not much time. This world is mine. Nothing stands in my way. Get going.
The Protoss are mobilizing an assault on our hive cluster.
You have my attention. Let's get this over with. What is it now? Push ahead. The swarm never rests. There's not much time. This world is mine.
The Protoss have launched another shuttle. It is bearing towards an unknown location.
They're bringing more warp conduits online. I sense 2 more activating.
Large quantities of biomass. Good to have. Can use to improve swarm.
World is mine. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. Push ahead. We have met the enemy in combat. Who asked you? Get going. Nothing stands in my way. We have met the enemy in combat. swarm hungers. The swarm never rests. You have my attention. This world is mine. What is it now? There's not much time. Let's get this over with. Push ahead. Get going. The swarm never rests. Get going. Nothing stands in my way. There's not much time. Another chamber destroyed. What were the Protoss doing with all this biomass? Out with it. Let's get this over with.
Mutation complete.
The Protoss are launching shuttles from a new base.
Well, that makes things a little more complicated.
We require more minerals.
Who asked you? This world is mine. Get going. Nothing stands in my way.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak quickly. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. There's not much time. Push ahead. The swarm hungers. Out with it. You have my attention.
The Hive cluster is under attack. Mutation complete. Our forces are under attack.
swarm hungers. Get going. Yes? That's the last stasis chamber.
We'll examine biomass. Consume. Improve swarm.
The Protoss are launching 2 sets of shuttles. Tenacious bastards. You have my attention. Let's get this over with.
We require more minerals.
Speak quickly.
Our forces are under attack. This hive cluster now belongs to the swarm. Our forces are under attack.
The Protoss have launched more shuttles.
One shuttle through the conduit, and you will feel the might of the Golden Armada!
There's not much time.
Our forces are under attack.
Yes? Push ahead.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Who asked you?
I am sensing a Protoss psionic matrix. Your forces are nearing the enemy's base.
Nothing stands in my way. This world is mine. Push ahead. Let's get this over with. There's not much time. Get going.
Mineral field depleted.
You have my attention. The swarm never rests.
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
This world is mine. The swarm never rests. This world is mine. Let's get this over with.
Our forces are under attack. Their speed guys are exhausted. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field
The
depleted.
Protoss have launched more shuttles.
We have met the enemy in combat. What is it now?
A launch bay has been destroyed. The Protoss will be forced to launch their shuttles from the remaining bays.
Nothing stands in my way.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Yes? This world is mine.
attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Their speed guides are exhausted. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Another Protoss launch bay has been destroyed. The Protoss have launched a mothership.
They must be using it to cloak shuttles. Out with it. Who asked you? All forces, defend the central conduit. Tear their ships from the sky.
Warning, your forces are approaching the enemy's base.
This world is mine.
We should morph units that can attack flying units. We can birth queens from the hatchery to destroy the enemy's flyers.
Push ahead. Yes? There's not much time.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak quickly. Let's get this over with.
Mineral field depleted.
That's the last. The warp conduits are useless to them now.
You've done it, my queen. The Protoss threat is removed.
Nothing is done. Until they are all dead.
I feel my queen's hatred, burning like a star. But there is something underneath it. I do not understand.
It's pain, Isha. Sometimes even my hatred can't shield me from memories.
Of an enemy who damaged you?
No. Memories of better times. Of a friend now lost.
You have grown stronger, my queen. New ability. A new tier of abilities has awakened. If you wish to use a new ability, you must select it. Otherwise, it will not activate.
New discovery. Large-scale improvement to Zergling sequences.
What kind of improvement?
Answer complex. Can branch evolution of fully evolved Zergling. Form 2 new strains.
Then add them to the swarm, Abathur.
Strains mutually exclusive will compete in sequence. One must be chosen, other must be discarded.
Fine. Make some of each. I want to see them in action.
We'll set up tests for both. Initiate from Evolution Pit